Three, two, one. Hey, Mike, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hey, how's it going there, Steve?
As always, it's good. So, today we're gonna do My Hero, Season 4, Episode 11. Yeah, just had to
Yep.
check. So this one is Lemillion. Lemillion.
I wonder what it's about.
Probably the guy with the million on his shirt.
I think it's
But
about
it's
Deku.
any
It's
it
Deku.
could be anybody. I'm trying to think. I just saw it yesterday. I'm trying to think of how it starts though. It starts with him, right, in the hallway.
No, that was the preview. It starts with Overhaul is just talking about the process it takes. It takes 5 months to make 5 bullets.
Yeah, it seems kind of convoluted.
Just imagine that's a month a bullet.
That's using your comprehension skills.
I-
That's one month per bullet.
Yeah, just imagine if they sped up the progress of how to do that.
Imagine. That's kind of what they're talking about, though. Like it's getting better. They're getting better with it, and they're eventually going to be able to put them out on like a big, massive scale. Because at 1 month per bullet, you're really not doing anything. You're not. Because what if
Yeah.
you miss? You know.
Well, yeah, kind of like when that thug hit Red Riot.
Exactly.
It's a waste of a
That's
bullet.
a waste of a month.
Other than that, they just basically went into the whole fact of how the League of Villains meet up, when Toga, it is Himiko Toga, right?
Yes.
My girl.
The girl. Yeah, your girl.
And Twice, basically, when they first got there, how oh, they greeted them and whatnot, and they want to know what the heck, who they were, what their powers were, and all that stuff. And basically, I got someone has the ability to kind of make them speak, if they're trying to be hey, tell us something.
Yeah, the mask. Well, most of them wear masks, but the doesn't he make you tell the truth too?
Well, yeah, he makes you tell
That
the
same
truth.
guy?
He doesn't make you say whatever the heck you feel. He basically just let's say you know the secret code, and you don't want to say it. He comes in, tell us the secret code, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, it's 57812. I also got the fact that we found out a little bit about Twice's quirk a little bit more.
Yeah, he needs to take your chest measurement, your foot measurement, your something else, and then he's able to make a double of you.
Yeah, and like I said, there is a durability difference.
And he can make as many as he wants, but each one is
Weaker than the last.
yeah, so you can make 100 of yourself, but they're not going to be.
Well, no, he can't make 100 of himself because he hates being copied. I think that's what he was going on about.
No, he could, but he
Oh
doesn't.
yeah. He
It's
made
like
that one rule.
It's kind of like shadow clones where you just hit them and they die, but they're still they're good in numbers.
Well,
You know?
also with the difference with shadow clones is you don't know which one's the real one unless you have that special chakra seeing eye.
Yeah. But this is more like there's a visible difference because they're not as well put together as the last one.
The actual.
Yeah. And it explains more Toga's power too.
Yeah. You were right. She has to drink the blood.
Yeah, she has to drink the blood, and my thing is, why does she bring a knife then?
Well, what are you gonna do? Just bite the person? You have to start a wound.
I I took that as more. I thought she was like a vampire.
She does have the teeth.
That's what I mean. Like, they draw her like that. So you're telling me she cuts people open and then just goes to town?
Well, yeah, but like
That's nasty.
Well, you know what? Also, like, kind of like what would happen if she went after Red Riot and he hardened? Her teeth would be just gone.
That's dirty nasty, though.
Yeah. All right. So basically, if she wants longer time with being whatever person she wants to be, it's equivalent to how much blood she drinks. So basically, I'm kind of making this up, but like it looked like she showed like a shot glass, and that's like good for a whole day if she like just takes a shot glass.
That's pretty good, though. A small amount is a whole day.
Well, yeah,
It's a pretty good
I don't-
trade-off.
I don't know exactly how much, but like from what I got from it, like she only had like a little cup in her hand.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, once again, you look too much into it.
So basically, what I'm hearing here is, if she just like goes to a blood bank, right? She could be someone for a whole lifetime.
Basically. How does the clothes thing work, though?
She said it kind of just happens.
Yeah, which is such an anime thing.
Yeah, I feel like we always do. If we look too far into it, guess what? We're gonna pick it apart.
She just magically gets whatever outfit they're wearing that day, not like a random day's clothes. It's like the clothes they're wearing on that day, even though blood has nothing to do with clothes.
Yeah, and she also told us why she has to get naked.
Yeah, because it's like an extra layer.
Yeah. And everyone knows you always want to look slimmer when you're pretending to be someone else.
And I mean, if you had clothes on top and then you wore someone else's clothes on top, they might not fit.
Yeah, but wouldn't they just go around her clothes, I guess?
But if
Like
it's
it's going around her body as it is.
But what if they don't
Is
fit?
is it so much to say that it won't just go around her whole everything?
I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Me neither.
Let's get into why we're really here. The meat and potatoes of this episode. Lemillion against the Hasaikai. The one that makes you talk and the drunk. And then Overhaul eventually.
Dude, I think I found, if I could be in this show, I think I found who
The
I
drunk
could
guy?
be. Yep. Which I don't get. Like, does he have to be intoxicated
No.
to give you the power?
From what I took of it, no. He just likes to be. That's just like his character trait. Because
Or does he give like the his intoxication like feeling or whatever to the other person?
His quirk just throws off your sense of equilibrium. So it's like the effect you're drunk. But in this show, everyone's quirk is basically like a kind of like a manifestation of their personality. Like Bakugo is really angry all the time, so of course his quirk is like explosions and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the real question, like, I know we don't have the answer, but I want to know, are they the way they are because of their quirk? Or is the quirk because of them, how they are?
No, they're the way they are because of their quirk has nothing to do with they're just born with it, and you can't change that. So depending on what ability you have, it kind of changes your. But I mean, and then they just play it up for the show, like personality-wise,
Well, yeah.
But I mean, if
But yeah, it does end up being genetics,
yeah, I mean, if that
whoever
was
your dad is.
if you lived your whole life like that, you'd probably be drunk too. Like, I don't know.
That's
Just
why
go with it.
probably
Just go with it.
who's the fire guy again?
Endeavor.
Yeah. He kept trying to get, the perfect son half and half.
Yeah. Like it wouldn't be as, I don't want to say as cool, but it wouldn't be as effective if it was just a regular guy just standing there and his power was throw off your sense of balance. It works a little better because he's like this drunk guy, and you know what I mean? His quirk basically makes you feel like you're drunk, so.
So they adapt the persona.
Yeah. Not everyone.
Granted,
but
I don't know many people that are drunk standing on or walking on the ceiling. you
yeah.
know?
I don't know what's going on there. Anime, whatever. And his buddy, Truth Talker.
Shindemoto.
Truth Teller.
Quirk confession.
Pretty useful skill for a villain.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty good one for a hero too.
For anybody, yeah.
Like honestly, getting like the perp to frickin' say what you want.
But I think he's a case of a good sidekick. I think they're both cases of a good sidekick.
Oh, dude, best team up, Night Eye and this guy.
Exactly. But wouldn't Night Eye already know what they were gonna say?
Yeah, but confession can make him actually tell the truth. Like, like I'll be honest, like Night Eye could like be like, okay, he's gonna say some sort of bullcrap to me. It's gonna be a lie, but what am I gonna do? I can't make him speak.
What's the deal with the plague masks? Did I miss where they said like why they wear them, or?
I think I want to say it's probably tradition, and that's what the before Overhaul, his dad, I guess, or is it really his dad? Like I think he's just like a foster parent at this point.
Yeah, I think he just kind of got adopted into the
Yakuza.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he was really dead set on tradition.
Because when you see him in a lot of other scenes, he has like a surgeon mask on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Also, what I'm trying to think is, he also is a major germaphobe. I don't know if you picked that up. Like, what the heck? When Lemillion went after him, he said something like, "Ew, dirty."
That's why he wears the gloves too. There's no indication that he can use the quirk with his without his gloves on,
Well, yeah, because that's the first thing he takes off. Which everyone knows. When you're about to fight, the first thing you do is you take down your pants. Oh, God. I really missed that Vine. Or was it a Vine?
What are you talking about?
You've never seen, like, this guy, like, he just walks up to random people and goes, "Hey, you want to go?" And he freaking pulls down his pants, and, like, the guy was, like, really ready to fight him. Like, he thought he was being serious. And this guy, like, has, like, the Borat thong on.
Can't say I did have.
Oh, dude, it's funny. I'll link you the video later.
Cool. All right, so our man, Lemillion, is in this hallway here, all drunk, staggering around. What'd you call him? What's his name?
Shindemoto.
He shoots at him, but he uses his... Is permeation when he goes through the floor, or is he just causes that every time?
I think it's just permeation. I think that it's an ability. But Shindemoto, he did have a...
He shoots him. He shoots him twice, and he phases through.
Oh yeah.
And Lemillion's like running at him, and they're saying he shouldn't be able to stand up. And he uses his ultimate move, which I call Phantom Menace, because that's what, if you go and listen to it, the subtitle says like Phantom Threat or something, or Phantom something, but it sounds like when he says it, it sounds like Phantom Menace.
And Steve loves Star Wars.
And
so
I love
he will
Star
continue
Wars,
to say
so
it.
I will continue to call it that. So he beats them guys up. I'm trying to think of the chain of events. Does he grab Eri and then Overhaul does his thing?
He like it's really quick and it's really fast. So like I don't blame you for not really remembering it. I don't really remember completely. I want to say he does the Phantom Menace, I will say, and he takes out the two guys, the drunk guy and the Shinamoto, and in that, right after, like, he phases like down the hallway, kicks both Overhaul and Chronostasis, I think, and when he comes down, he catches Eri. So it's like, I think that's the exact, like, how it played out. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that is.
And then he has this whole thing about being a hero, and I really can't do it justice. Like, if you haven't seen this episode, you should definitely watch it.
Yeah, he's a really great hero.
He's like, he was kind of cool, and I liked his character, but this is like, he's using his powers to the max here, and it's cool. He can like
Plus Ultra.
he can like phase through you and then kick you and like dodge your attack but hit you. And then Overhaul gets mad, and you learn that this is where we learn that Eri was never his child in the first place, because Lemillion says something like, "How could you do this to your own child?" Then the glove's coming off, and he's using his rock powers. They kind of give this guy whatever power he wants.
Well, no, he doesn't have rock powers. He has that.
Yeah, he can.
Like we talked last time, he has that ability to deconstruct.
Yeah, he can
and recreate,
rebuild things and tear things down. So I guess he's tearing up the floor or something.
Yeah, he's tearing up the floor, and then he's creating it to whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But now the real thing that got me was he does have a time limit on how long it takes to take or bring someone back. They did go into that. And I'm kind of happy about that, because we had that whole conversation with, like, oh yeah, how is he able to do it? He's able to deconstruct, but he's also able to bring it back.
Because when he brings back Rappa the first time, it's right after he does it.
But he also said that it doesn't, like, it doesn't bring the person exactly back. Like, something can be off about that person from now on.
Which we're really not too sure on what that means. And he says that he's brought Eri back multiple times. Did he say that in this one or the last one?
I know that he brought Rappa back a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Rappa keeps challenging him.
I can't remember, but he says something about bringing back Eri like more than once. So maybe this guy just has anger issues.
Or who knows? Maybe he just like he just does it because he goes too far. He pushes people to their limit. They die because he pushed them too far.
All right, wait a minute.
Boom.
Wait a minute.
Hold it. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
What if Eri is someone else reconstructed into the form of a child?
You got me there, man.
You know, like possibly.
There is a possibility.
Like there's no limit on what shapes he can do, right?
Like by all means, he could literally have put his foster father in a body of a child.
Mmm. Oh, what if that's actually it? Ooh.
No, because I think he likes the fact that he knows where that guy is at all times, and as long as he has him alive, the people will have his back. Because I don't think they trust him enough.
But that's what I mean. What if he took bits of him and then did it still?
I don't know. Yeah, that is a good
And like
thing.
grew
Like
her as
maybe
a baby.
maybe he was like the first like trial thing.
Yeah.
Like maybe he literally just something was happening to that guy. He stole a kid from a hospital and just, was like, boom, I'm gonna take your mental ability or your person, like I guess your brain, whatever
Yeah,
makes you
yeah.
you, and just goes boom into this child.
Hmm. I'm confirming it now. I'm marking it down. That's what's gonna happen. That's my theory. Eri is somebody else put into girl body. Um, Getting off this a little bit. There's a little more fighting. He uh, I don't like to call him Lemillion. I like Mirio.
Okay, you can call him Mirio now.
Yeah. Mirio punches Overhaul, and he kind of has a flashback to when he was a kid coming up with his foster dad or whatever you want to call him. Because he calls him... How do you say his name? Chai? Or... Overhaul's first name?
Wait, whose? Overhaul?
Overhaul's first name, yeah.
I don't know. I know it, but I don't, and he keeps
Kai.
using it.
Kai. Thought it was Chai. Kai Chisaki. And he calls him that. And he says, don't say that name. He says he threw that name out long ago.
Yeah.
And then he goes the little flashback of him as a kid wearing his little mask. Then he gets angry.
That was before he was a child, or before he donned the mask.
But he had his surgeon mask on.
Well, yeah, in the next scene, but when he first met his foster dad or whatever we're calling him, he actually did not have I want to say they blocked out his face, they showed the shadow of the foster dad.
Yeah, I think
you're right.
I think his face is probably fine.
Oh yeah, I think he's just a germaphobe, to be honest.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also a thing in certain Asian countries, is wearing the mask either for fashion or for health reasons.
Well, yeah, I want to say it's a respectful courtesy to not infect anyone else with any diseases or something. Which, I'll be honest, great idea. We should probably do it here.
That would be funny.
Well, I'll be honest, I hate getting sick.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you have a cold or something and you're just coughing at people's faces, I wouldn't be opposed to you throwing a mask on. Maybe we should start that trend.
Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll bring back fanny packs.
I wear fanny packs. They never went anywhere.
Well, no, before you, I don't think most people wore them, but
They should wear them.
They're useful. We could bring them back.
They're utility.
Steve, we're bringing them back.
Okay, good. Right. I want you to. There's a little more fighting. I don't really know how much we could say about fighting.
Fighting, and oh wait, there was also fighting.
There was fighting. Overhaul tells Shinimoto to shoot him, and he does. He misses the first one. He shoots him twice again, but he has his cape on, and he gets confused by the cape. Am I thinking of the right moment? Or am I
think you're...
Or is that a little before?
I don't think it was Shinimoto. Shinimoto, I think, was wearing the all black. I think that was chronostasis.
Oh, one of them.
Either way, yeah. One of them was shooting at him, but he smartly put his cape in the way.
Confused by a cape. I mean, he's got to be under the
Stupid
cape.
idiot.
Where could he go? Where?
Well, which also, I don't know if you noticed, but, like, that cape is really freaking big. It's like Batman cape on, like, crack.
I'll buy it.
You'll buy the Batman cape?
I'll buy that he missed because of the cape.
Oh no, my one weakness.
Capes.
Very large cape.
Yeah. It's plausible. And then more fighting. And he has Eri like in front of him. And this is a hotly contested topic. He shoots him with a quirk bullet. You get a Mirio flashback of he always wanted to be a hero. His dad was like, your quirk's kind of hard to use, son. And he was like, I don't care. I'm going to be the best. And like he's always been this super proud, super happy. Like he has the heart of a hero. Like I think even more than anyone else we've seen. Maybe Midoriya, but that's...
Yeah, I want to say Midoriya and him and All Might.
They're pretty much up there.
Those are the three people that I would say, because they're always trying to smile even though...
Yeah, even in the
face, like
even against all odds. So you know he always wants to do what's right. He's going to do everything he can to protect this girl. And back to the present, he gets hit, maybe, possibly. It looks like he's getting hit by the bullet, which would cause him to lose all his powers. Where do you stand on that?
I don't know. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I'll be honest.
Yeah, especially after this episode, I really like the guy now. Yeah.
Like, I want to say everyone's doing like so good. Like even well, I'll just call him Chicken Man for the time being. But like
Tamaki?
Yeah.
Like they have Overhaul on the ropes here, man.
I didn't like Chicken Man at first.
No.
But now I actually, after his episode, I started to like him.
Mm-hmm.
Red Ride I did like from the beginning.
I always like Red Ride.
But,
he just got cooler.
Yeah, basically. Midoriya, I always liked him. Night Eye, honestly, I could take him or leave him. I really don't care about him. Eraserhead, yeah, I could probably take him or leave him. Facum, take him or leave him.
Nah, he's cool.
Yeah, but like honestly, like of all people, like if they had to get rid of him to give Bakugo a slot, 100%, I'd be like,
100%.
Facum, get out of here.
I want Bakugo back. I want anyone back.
Oh God, is it who's Tenya? Is he the one with the engines?
The legs, yeah.
I would definitely want him in here.
Tenya Ida. He's cool. I like I said, I always say I like the old crew. I don't like these new guys.
Even Birdman. I would like Birdman to come in.
He's never coming back. R.I.P.
Why have freaking Froppy and Uravity?
So
I want more bird people.
So even if he's quirkless or not, do you think he's dead or not? Because is it in the episode or is it in the preview where you see him he gets impaled by the spikes?
I want to say it was the preview.
I think it's preview.
Yeah.
Because if he's quirkless, I don't know how he's coming back from that. But they wouldn't kill off a main character, would they?
Well, yeah, they just what was it? Just last ending of last season, they added him, right? So like, how could they
Yeah,
just let him?
towards the end of the last one, they added the big three.
How could they give the freaking get or God? It's so contagious right now. Basically, how could they do that to him in what was it? Maybe 20. We'll say 20 episodes.
Yeah. I don't think he's. I think he might lose his quirk. I don't think they're gonna kill him.
And
well,
like
that's
we
yet to be seen.
I think, did we discuss it in the pre-show or about like Eri might be able to like reverse it?
Yeah, I definitely think either way this goes, he's gonna turn out alive. I really don't think this show would kill a character off like that. I don't think that they have, as far as heroes go. Like, when do we see heroes die ever?
Yeah, but up until this season, we never had a bullet quirk stopping gun.
I think at most he is quirkless, maybe irreparable.
Now, this might be a lot of stuff to put on the whole thing now, right?
Yeah.
Say he's quirkless, right?
Yeah.
Deku gives him the power.
That was going through my head too, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna keep Deku the main character.
I'll be honest, I feel the same way. I just think Deku would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this power," and Mirio would be like, "No, it is yours. Like you've earned that. Now you have to make sure that Eri and any girl like that is safe from now on."
I think if he does, like I said, if he does end up quirkless, it'll be worth it because everything he did in this episode and his sacrifice to save her was a good I don't want to say good payoff because there is no payoff yet. I mean, they kind of still have to beat Overhaul and get out of there, but if they win, it'll be worth it in the end, and it'll be a nice I don't want to say gesture. That doesn't really fit, but a good heroic deed on his hero scorecard.
Yes.
He will go down in history as a true top hero.
And hey, he'd still probably have a job at the school.
Yeah, janitor.
Why was I thinking the same thing? But no, like I feel like he could be like a good teacher. Like not like an actual teacher, but like if they had like that teacher's aide stuff.
Like an assistant teacher?
Yeah. Kind of like helping out, like, oh yeah, like show him how this is done type deal. And like he has great form, like he does things to like I want to say like a teacher's like pet level.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I feel like he would definitely be like a good teacher's assistant.
What are you I know a couple episodes ago we did predictions for when they're going to be done with this
Story
with this whole
arc?
compound, with this arc. You think they wrap it up in the next one? Or we got like another one after?
No. We have a long drawn out.
There's no way.
Steve,
There's
I don't
no
know if you
way.
noticed, right? They just spent a lot on the fight sequences. They have to add some filler story.
No, they can't.
Or else
though.
they're going to go over budget.
All the 8 bullets are done, aren't they?
I think so.
So you got through your 8 guys. You got to Overhaul. You're literally fighting him right now. Where else do you go?
Well, I don't know. It was just Lemillion fighting.
We
or
know the next
Mirio.
episode's not filler.
Well, they're going to have to either catch up really quickly and help what's his name, or it's going to be drawn out I want to say like it has to be drawn out at least like 2 or 3 more episodes.
I could see it. I could see this one and the
But
next one, and
but
then a wrap
Steve,
up.
you also got to think of it like this. Overhaul might just get away right now. If Mirio is KO'd right now,
I don't think he gets away.
well,
Him and Deku have to fight.
who? Overhaul and
Overhaul,
Deku?
yeah. Yeah.
No. Overhaul would kill Deku.
No, he's gonna beat him up.
No, he wouldn't. Like,
I
the only way would be is if Overhaul kills him, brings him back, and then he does again, and then he goes again, and then he goes again.
I think I honestly think they wrap it up in this next one, maybe another one, and then I don't know what to do for the rest. Maybe you're gonna see a couple fillers of just back in school life, just chilling, and then having to deal with the death of All Might.
Well, also, if you think about it, right, even if they do kill Overhaul or get to Overhaul, there still has to be a whole episode dedicated to his background other than the little snippets we saw in this episode.
I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna give him a background episode. I feel okay.
Hey, Steve. Hey,
Up,
Steve.
up,
One.
up,
Oh, no. Up. I've got one last thing. What if his foster father comes back? Huh? You weren't thinking of that.
Yeah.
You weren't thinking about that now, were
I
you,
think
Steve?
Overhaul was a decoy character to make us think he's this cool tough guy. They get rid of him real easy, and then the rest of the season is League of Villains and Shigariki doing their thing.
Oh, yeah. Also, side note that I just wanted to talk about was, how was it? Was it because they weren't under Confession's control at the time? They just asked if Shigariki said anything to them? But they were able to lie.
I think you know when you see like the purple things coming out of his head?
Aura.
Yeah, like his waves, his mind waves. I think he has to be like actively using his quirk for you to tell the truth. I think if you're just talking to him in regular conversations, you could say whatever you want. But he has to
so
he has to
you
activate
don't think
it.
he was
No.
activated? Okay.
I think they make a clear distinction of him using it or not using it.
Yeah, I just remembered it like right now, and I was like, oh wait, they did lie to.
No, because they show the purple every time.
Granted, I love the fact of them really pissing off frickin' Mimic, and then, like, as he got like so pissed off, they went, all right, bye, left, and all of a sudden Night Eye just hits him in the frickin' face. That was pretty funny.
I like Mimic.
I don't.
Wow.
Well, Steve, if you really think about it, all you really need to do is just destroy the whole building on top of him. He's stuck in the wall.
Yeah, okay. I just said I like him.
Well, you're wrong.
I can't be wrong.
I know we haven't been wrong yet.
We
but
haven't been
also
wrong yet. All our theories are coming true. So
we've literally, the problem is, like, we have like 5 different theories. Like, with this whole Overhaul killing Mirio thing, we're like, okay, this could happen.
oh, well, one of them's
or
gonna be right.
Eri could say,
Nah, one of them's gonna be right.
oh yeah, one of them is gonna be right. But then technically, we're like, oh yeah, we're 100% on all of our predictions.
I mean, there's a lot that could happen, but if it rolls out one of the ways we want it to, we got it right.
That is true.
I think that's all we have to say, unless we're just making more predictions. But like I said, us talking about it is not doing this episode justice. This is definitely my favorite of the season so far. Very good looking animation on all the fight scenes. It's pretty much a constant action-packed episode.
Yeah, it was, and I did really enjoy it. It was one of my favorite episodes of this season.
Gave me a good newfound respect for Mirio. Like I said, I liked him before, but if you were kind of on the fence about him, I think this episode will change your mind.
I'll be honest. I think, as much as I hate to say it, and I really do, I think Night Eye was right. Like, honestly, if he didn't find Deku, I think he would have been great
Yeah.
for
Oh
the
yeah.
power.
But that's kind of like too perfect. Like Deku is like the even more perfect because he's like the unassuming looking kid with a heart of gold, you know.
Yeah, but I also like Mirio because he actually does the whole All Might thing. He has that whole All Might like smile
He
whenever
looks
he
like All Might.
like he has that like All Might smile. Like whenever he fights, he always has that smile. Like Deku seems like he's forcing it way too much, and he also shows a little bit too much teeth.
What if All Might is his dad?
Who, Mirio's?
Oh wait, but that doesn't make sense.
Wait, are you talking about Deku or Mirio?
No, Mirio. But what if that's just his adopted dad that we've seen? Why does he have blonde hair?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's another theory.
I don't think we're gonna not cash in on that one.
I am.
think.
You can sideline it. I'm going in.
Well, I'll be honest. If okay, even if Mirio was All Might's son, you think he would give him that power over? Oh, no, wait, no. All Might didn't have powers.
But his wife might have.
Does Mirio's mom have powers? I think we met her.
We don't know. Did we?
I feel like we did, but I don't know. I know we definitely met for sure Deku.
If we did, whatever. Okay, we're getting off topic. I'm ready to go. This is just all speculation. Definitely check this episode out. Good stuff all around.
Don't forget to eat your vegetables and become like Mirio.
Big and strong.
I got nothing else, so bye guys.
See ya.